Number two reason why they didn't support P2B is that I don't believe any one single person can change Nigeria. I don't. I believe that to change Nigeria, you need 36 governors who are doing excellently well in their states. That's how Nigeria can be great. What is Nigeria? Nigeria is 36 states. That is Nigeria. Once those 36 states are doing well, invariably Nigeria is doing well. So I don't believe that any one single person, you just elect a person, and when the person goes here, everything will change. No. Yes, is the person going to try and do some things? Of course he will. But the way the Nigerian system was constructed, it doesn't favor well for the president. The way the system is built today, the president of Nigeria cannot do well. It's not possible. The power at the top is so much that he cannot just do well. It's not possible to expect Tinubu to do well. Tinubu will not do well. It's just the way the system has been built. Even if you elect a set, even if P2B goes in there, P2B will struggle. Big time. Except if he devolves power, except if he says, you know what, the state should take power, the state should have the right to do A, B, C, D. Except if he does that, nothing will change in Nigeria. And so for me, I believe that the best way to change Nigeria is everybody should go back to their states and elect an excellent governor in their states. And so the reason why they didn't support P2B was, I was just like, you can't do anything different. You can't. You will try, you don't get me wrong, you will save money, you will sell presidential jets and save money, you will do this and do that. But at the core of the argument is that you will not transform Nigeria. What we need is someone that will transform this country. And it starts by the state governors transforming their states. By the time they transform their states, then Nigeria will become transformed. So to transform Nigeria, transform her 36 states. That's it. Transform 36 states equals transforming Nigeria. And so that's the second reason why they didn't support P2B. The third reason is that when I saw P2B call Tinubu and Atiku his elder brothers, I was shocked beyond belief. I couldn't believe my ears when I had P2B call Tinubu and Atiku his elder brothers. I'm sorry, but there is no word that you refer to those guys as your elder brothers. There is no word. In what world do you see Atiku and Tinubu as your elder brothers? They are not. They are your enemies. I'm sorry. They are your opponents, but not your elder brothers. If they were elder brothers, do you think they would have rigged the election against you? Your elder brother cannot rig the election against you. It's not possible. In fact, your elder brother will be like, you know what, let me allow a free and fair election. If you win as my younger brother, win and take power. And so for me, it was a bit naive for P2B to say, oh, they're my other brothers. Not just because of the fact that these guys are bad people, they're not good leaders. They've raped Nigeria, they've destroyed Nigeria, Atiku and Tinubu, they've messed up Nigeria. And for you to call them your other brothers, something is wrong. I'm sorry. And it's the height of naivety, because now that same other brother Tinubu is the one that messed you up in the election. He's the one that rigged you out. And so how can he be your elder brother if he's stabbing you in the back? They're your enemies, they're your opponents. And maybe what they did to him now will make him rethink. I don't think P2B will say the same thing he said a couple of months ago that his elder brothers. After what he experienced, I will be surprised if it's still because of his elder brothers, because there's no word they will be your elder brothers when they've rigged you out of the election. So that sent bells to my ears that how can you call Tinubu and Atiku your elder brothers? I mean, come on. Are you joking? Number 4, when this goes back to my number 1 issue of when he was governor of Anambra State. When P2B was governor of Anambra State, P2B did not conduct local government elections. I've always said this on this channel lots of times that the best government is government closest to you. In the UK, there's something we call local councils, equivalent to local governments in Nigeria. The local councils in the UK are so powerful because they're the ones that are the closest to you. They take out your trash from your house. Your GP is linked to them. Social services is linked to the local councils. Most of the roads you're going to be applying on, if you're going to work in your local area, they are managed by the local council. So for example, if you live in a borough in London, that borough the roads in that borough are managed by that local council. That the ones that if there's a pothole, the local council will go repair that area of the road that there is a pothole. That the ones that look after that area. So that local council is paramount to your livelihood and to your life. And so when Peter B did not conduct local government elections, I'm like, how can you pretend to know what is best for me as an agrarian? Allow me to choose my local government chairman or chairwoman. Don't force them on me. And in all honesty, in all fairness, it's not just Peter Obi. The current governor of Anambra State is doing the same thing. He appointed local government chairmen and women. That is wrong. You have no right to appoint local government chairmen and women. That is not your job. You can't do that. Don't get me wrong. It's not as if it's illegal. You can do it if you want to. But it's immoral. It's not right. Allow the people in that community to choose who will lead them in their local government councils. Don't pretend to know better than them and force someone on them. No. They know best who can lead them in their local government. They know who is the best person for them. And allow them to choose. So don't try to model up and don't try to appoint and say, oh, if you elect them, they're going to steal money. No. Allow them to. Well, how will you feel as an Anambra person if the president of, okay, look at Imo for example. Imo people were very angry when Iyodeoha was kicked out and the Posodema was put in. It's similar thing to what they're doing to the local governments in all of most places in Nigeria, or let me say Anambra states. So how would those guys in the local governments and national local governments, Oka North, Oka South, how will they feel that as a governor you're imposing someone on them? That is wrong. Allow them to choose who will lead them at that local level. If they choose person A or person B, allow them to do that and work with the person as governor of the states. So that was one of the reasons why I didn't support His Excellency Peter Obi. The last reason was that, and this was where I would say I was wrong. I was afraid that Peter Obi would betray the movement and go back to PDP. That was why I didn't support him. And I was wrong because so far he stayed faithful to the movement, to the cause. He's not betrayed the movement. And that's a good thing. So I didn't see it coming. I was wrong to think that he was going to betray and run back to PDP. So far, he's been proving me wrong, and I hope he continues. I hope he stays faithful, and I hope he remains in the Labour Party. I hope he keeps on doing what he's doing. Because that is one of the main ways or main scenarios or main avenues that we can take back Nigeria. Because, like I said in one of my earlier videos, and please, if you don't mind, go watch it and let me know what you think. LP needs to be a true third force in Nigeria. And so one of the reasons why I didn't support Peter Obi back then, and one of the reasons why I'm warming up to him now is that he didn't go back to the PDP. I thought he was going to go back to the PDP, but he hasn't, and I hope he doesn't. I hope he stays faithful. I hope he stays in LP till the end. I hope he keeps on raising the hands of people like GRV in Lagos, people like Ireti in Abuja, people like Oti in Abia. I hope he keeps on raising their hands and supporting them. And I hope he keeps on pushing and pushing and pushing. This is his life's course now. He can't go back to being a trader. He just can't. His life's course now needs to keep on staying faithful to Nigerians through LP. He can't afford to go back again. What else is he going to do? He's not a statesman. So these are the 5 reasons why I didn't support Peter Obi. Let me know what you think, my friends. Am I making sense? Do you think I got this wrong, or do you think I'm saying some right things? If you like this video, please don't forget to share it with your friends. Don't forget to like. Please don't forget to subscribe and help us grow this channel, grow this movement, grow this group of people who want to have honest conversations, have an analytical view towards Nigerian politics, not just being emotional, but just taking a step back and looking at Nigeria through a dispassionate eyes and trying to find out solutions on how we can solve Nigeria. Once again, thank you for listening and God bless you. Thank you.